There is a world where fear no longer holds the reins over your life. A world where you step forward with unwavering confidence, embracing each challenge as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Picture a reality where the chains of doubt, anxiety, and limitation are dissolved, replaced by a profound sense of inner freedom and empowerment. This is not merely a dream. It is a possibility accessible to everyone willing to explore the ancient wisdom of Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom, knowledge, and magic. His teachings transcend time and culture, offering timeless insights that can help us overcome the most insidious obstacle of all: fear. Today we embark on a journey into Thoth's profound teachings to unlock the secrets of conquering fear and embracing a life of courage, authenticity, and limitless potential. Thoth, revered in Egyptian mythology as the divine scribe, the master of wisdom, and the inventor of writing, stands as a symbol of divine knowledge and enlightenment. In the stories told about him, Thoth was credited with many great inventions: writing, astronomy, magic, and the arts of healing and law. His role was to maintain the balance between chaos and order, ensuring that wisdom guided the actions of gods and mortals alike. As the embodiment of divine intelligence, Thoth's teachings emphasize the importance of self-awareness, inner truth, and the pursuit of knowledge as pathways to liberation. When we understand that wisdom resides within us, and that our fears are often illusions born from ignorance, we begin to tap into a wellspring of divine power that can transform our lives. In the context of human experience, fear is a universal emotion, a primal instinct designed to protect us from danger. It activates our fight or flight response, sharpening our senses and preparing us to respond to threats. But as many spiritual traditions and modern psychology have shown, fear can also become an irrational and debilitating force when it is rooted in false beliefs and distorted perceptions. Thoth's teachings reveal that many of our fears are not based on external realities, but are creations of our own minds, products of stories we tell ourselves, memories we hold on to, and limiting beliefs that have been reinforced over time. These fears can manifest in countless ways: anxiety about the future, self-doubt that erodes confidence, procrastination that stalls progress, or a pervasive sense of inadequacy that keeps us small. Recognizing the true nature of fear as an illusion is the first step toward liberation. To truly overcome fear, we must first understand its origin and how it operates within our psyche. Thoth's wisdom teaches us that fear is often a reflection of our unconscious mind, an accumulation of beliefs, memories, and perceptions that we accept as truth. These beliefs act as mental filters, shaping how we interpret our experiences and alerting us to perceived dangers. However, many of these beliefs are outdated, distorted, or simply false. They serve no real purpose other than to keep us safe in a limited existence and to prevent us from stepping into our full potential. Recognizing this allows us to challenge these beliefs consciously, to question their validity, and to replace them with empowering truths. Releasing limiting beliefs is a fundamental aspect of Thoth's teachings. These beliefs, such as "I am not enough," "I cannot succeed," or "I am destined to fail," keep us anchored in fear and prevent us from taking courageous action. But the good news is that we are not victims of our beliefs. We are creators of our reality. Through self-awareness and deliberate practices, we can reprogram our subconscious mind and dissolve these mental barriers. Meditation, mindfulness, and journaling are powerful tools on this path. Meditation quiets the chatter of the mind, creating a space for inner clarity and insight. When we observe our thoughts without attachment, we can discern which beliefs are serving us and which are holding us back. Journaling helps us externalize our fears and examine their origins, allowing us to rewrite our stories with more empowering narratives. For example, transforming a belief like, "I'm afraid of failure," into "failure is a necessary part of growth," shifts our perspective from limitation to opportunity. Many individuals have experienced remarkable transformations by applying these principles. Take, for example, those who have struggled with anxiety and self-doubt, but learned to confront and release their fears through conscious awareness and compassionate self-reflection. They discovered that beneath their fears lay a core of strength and resilience, waiting to be uncovered. By challenging their limiting beliefs and embracing new empowering narratives, they found the courage to pursue their passions, build meaningful relationships, and live authentically. These stories serve as powerful proof that fear is not an immutable force, but a temporary illusion that we can dissolve with patience, persistence, and divine wisdom. The journey toward overcoming fear also involves cultivating courage, a vital concept in Thoth's teachings. Courage is often misunderstood as the absence of fear. However, Thoth teaches that true courage is the willingness to act despite feeling afraid. It is a conscious choice to move forward even when uncertainty and doubt threaten to hold us back. Courage is a muscle that grows stronger with practice, and every time we face our fears head-on, we reinforce our inner resilience. When we take action in spite of fear, we affirm our sovereignty and reclaim our power. This is the secret to transformation, recognizing that fear is not an enemy, but a messenger guiding us toward areas where growth is needed. Each act of courage, no matter how small, becomes a stepping stone toward a more fearless and authentic life. Living in alignment with Thoth's wisdom requires us to cultivate an inner environment of self-awareness, courage, and continuous growth. It begins with honest reflection, asking ourselves what fears are holding us captive and what beliefs underpin those fears. Once identified, we can employ practical techniques to challenge and reframe these beliefs. Visualization, affirmations, and meditation are powerful methods to reprogram the subconscious mind and align our inner narrative with truth and empowerment. Visualization involves imagining ourselves already living free from fear, experiencing the confidence and joy that come with courage. Affirmations reinforce new beliefs such as, "I am worthy," "I am capable," and "I am safe." Meditation helps us access our inner wisdom, observe our thoughts without judgment, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. These practices create a fertile ground for transformation, allowing us to gradually dismantle the mental structures that sustain our fears. As we deepen our understanding and practice of these techniques, we begin to experience shifts, not only in our thoughts, but also in our emotions and behaviors. The more we challenge our limiting beliefs, the more we develop resilience and confidence. We start to see opportunities where previously we saw obstacles. We become more willing to step into the unknown, trusting that the universe supports our growth. Over time, our fears diminish in power, replaced by a profound sense of trust in ourselves and in the divine intelligence that guides us. This process is not linear. Setbacks and doubts may still arise, but with patience and perseverance, we learn to navigate them with grace. Thoth's wisdom reminds us that mastery over fear is a journey, not a destination, a continuous unfolding of awareness, courage, and self-love. Living in alignment with Thoth's teachings also involves embracing the concept that fear is an illusion, a mental construct that can be deconstructed through clarity and understanding. When we see fear as a projection of the mind rather than an external reality, we gain the power to disarm it. This realization empowers us to approach life with curiosity rather than avoidance, seeing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. It encourages us to step into our authenticity, to speak our truth, and to pursue our passions without the heavy burden of anxiety and self-doubt. By doing so, we align ourselves with the divine wisdom of Thoth, who teaches that the greatest magic we can wield is the magic of our own consciousness, our ability to choose perception, to reframe our beliefs, and to act with courage and conviction. The path to a fearless life, inspired by Thoth's teachings, is ultimately about reclaiming your divine power, the power to create your reality, to shape your destiny, and to live in harmony with your highest self. It's about recognizing that fear does not define you, your choices do. Every moment you choose courage over comfort, awareness over avoidance, and truth over illusion, you step closer to the divine within. It requires dedication, patience, and a willingness to confront the shadows within, but the rewards are immeasurable: freedom, authenticity, and an unshakable sense of inner peace. When you embrace Thoth's wisdom, you accept that you are a divine creator, capable of transforming fear into love, limitation into liberation, and illusion into truth. So, I invite you now to reflect deeply on your own fears. What stories are you holding on to that keep you small, insecure, or stuck? What limiting beliefs are you ready to challenge and release? Remember, the journey toward fearlessness begins with awareness, acknowledging what is, without judgment, and is sustained by courage, the willingness to act despite your fears. Start by cultivating mindfulness daily, observing the thoughts that trigger your fears and questioning their validity. Practice affirmations that reinforce your inherent worth and strength. Visualize yourself living boldly and confidently, already free from the chains of fear. Take inspired action, no matter how small, to step into the life you desire. Trust in the divine wisdom of Thoth, who teaches us that within us lies all the knowledge, power, and magic needed to transcend fear and live a life of true mastery. Remember, the greatest magic you possess is your consciousness, the ability to choose your perceptions, to rewrite your stories, and to act with unwavering courage. Your fears are not the enemies. They are messengers guiding you to your highest good. When you understand their origin, challenge their validity, and act with courage, you unlock the limitless potential within. The universe is eager to support your transformation, but first, you must believe in your own divine power. Live each day with intention, awareness, and bravery. Embrace the teachings of Thoth as a guiding light on your journey to freedom, authenticity, and mastery. The world needs your unique light. Shine brightly, fearlessly, and true to your divine essence. You are capable of creating a life beyond fear. Step into that reality now and let your true magic unfold.